your boy T, and yeah, see, I ain't gonna lie, it's 2:40 in the morning. I'm supposed to be going to sleep, but I had to record this video for you. Um, as from the last video, I said I was gonna tell the story about the New Year's party. Now, this story is like this story is forever engraved in our group, my little friend group. It's forever engraved in there because it just is because of how the night went. Or I can say that for a lot of the nights that we hung out. So boom, it's New Year's Eve, and for that whole week, we was like, what we doing for New Year's? Like we gonna have a little cookout or something. What we gonna do? Like is we gonna do like just a small little cookout? Like whatever we ate for Christmas, we just don't eat it. We'll eat something else, something small type shit. So we was like, what we gonna do? Like a game night? We gonna go out? We gonna like what we gonna do? If not, we all go do our own little thing. And then we just like we always do, meet up at Waffle House at the end of the night, and shit, everybody stay at my crib since we already on this side of town. Now, mind you, two of my homeboys do stay close to me, but usually most matter of fact, no, every time it was everybody stay at my house because it's a lot of room. Well, I wouldn't say it's a lot of room, but you know, it was more chill over here. And like I don't know, but everybody just like staying over here, so we just kept it like that. Anyway, so the whole day we like, dang, is it part of people posting, they having a campfire, they doing a bonfire, s'mores and shit, all of that. So I'm like, all right, that don't sound bad. Some people going out of town, some people getting Airbnbs and stuff to chill. So I'm like, okay, that's cool, but a lot of the people that's posting it, we don't know them, nor or do we interact with them to just be like, oh yeah, we coming. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of awkward and kind of weird. And I always see it as if it's something like that, if you're not invited, don't go. You feel me? Cause that's you know what I'm saying. That's how it should be. Like if your friends, anybody don't ask you if you want to go in the first place, then you shouldn't ask them if you can go. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's only certain circumstances. Like if y'all both going to a place, if y'all both going to a certain place and something come up and you can't go by yourself, then you supposed to be like, oh, hey, could I ride with you to go? You feel me? That's an example of you know what I'm saying, cause y'all already was going. But anyway, so the whole day going through group chat going off, like what we doing, like all of that. So at the end of it, I my homeboy he was like, oh, everybody just get ready. We gonna meet up and we gonna figure this shit out together. So I get ready. My homeboys get ready. One of my homeboys was at work, but we was gonna pick him up when he got home. This is one of the ones that stay close to me. So we was gonna pick him up. So I went to his house, asked him if he wanted to go. He was like, nah, he just chilling. He tired from work and shit. That's understandable. Now, mind you, this homeboy that stay home, he play a very important part of the story. He play a very important role to this story. So we chilling outside his house, and he out there chilling with us and stuff. So we trying to figure out like, oh, and one of our homeboys, he wasn't ready yet. He had just got home from doing something, so he was like he gonna take a shower and stuff like that, and he'll be ready. And He was gonna call us or we call him and shit. So boom, we chilling at my homeboy house. So now that we chilling, we trying to find out like what's going on, like we trying to find out where to move at, like where we gonna be at tonight. So we looking and shit. My homeboy he calling people, seeing like who doing what, and I'm on Snapchat. I come across this flyer, and it was like, oh, woo woo, block party, not a block party. It was like, oh, New Year's party, woo woo, all of that. Pull up. So I I I just swipe. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker got a party right here. So he was like, who? So I show him the flyer and shit. So then my homeboy was like, you know her? I was like, no. He was like, okay. So call her on Snapchat. So I called him and I asked about the party and shit. She was like, yeah, it's gonna be deep, woo woo, all of that. Y'all just come on. So then I'm like, oh, send me the location so we could pull up. Boom. So we get to the I get the location and I send it to my homeboy too, cause I'm like, you know. So after that, I was like, all right, we'll be on the way. The party is like an hour away. You know, the what's name said 56 minutes, but like that's an hour. So we was like, all right, boom. So we was like, all right, we gonna go get before the stores closing and stuff. We gonna go get the shit, the pregame and stuff like that. You feel me? Not even pregame, but just something like so we ain't gotta ask nobody. They're like, oh, can we get some of this? All of that. Nah, we got our own shit. You feel me? That's the best way to go to a party, a kickback, any type of thing. Go there with your own stuff so that can't nothing like that's safety 101. If you going somewhere, you and your friends going somewhere, make sure y'all got your own drink. Make sure y'all got your own smoke. Make sure y'all got your own whatever. Eddies, whatever y'all doing. Make sure you got your own of it. Cause people will lace you out here. People will drug you out here. You feel me? So whatever you whatever you doing, make sure you got your own of it. Cause people weird as fuck these days. So make sure you got your own. So boom. After we got all that, we go pick my homeboy up. We calling his phone. He ain't answering. So I'm like, dang, he must be still in the shower. So we park and we chilling. We park and we chilling. We like, all right, we gonna give him some time so he can, you know what I'm saying? So then, like 10, 15 minutes go by. 20 minutes go by. We calling his phone again. Nigga ain't picking up. So then, the person who house he was at, we text them. They was like, oh, I don't know because I'm at work. Damn. And they was like, oh, you could go knock on the door if you want to. Where he was at, no cap. They was known for doing some crazy shit. So we was like, nah, we ain't even finna drive up through there. And it's one way in, one way out, yeah. That's a no-go. That is a no-go immediately. So we was like, fuck it. We'll go do whatever else we need to. Put gas in the car, all of that. So we'll give them more time. So then end up calling them again before we left the gas station. Oh wait, no, we go back to my crib so I grab my shoes. We end up we go to the gas station and call them before we leave the gas station, get the cups of ice and stuff like that. Mind you, no, he ain't answer the phone, no nothing. So we was like, all right. So then the girl, she texted me. She like, oh, y'all still coming? I was like, yeah, we waiting on my homeboy to finish getting dressed and shit. She was like, oh, well, y'all hurry up. Woo, woo. So I'm like, all right, cool. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. See what this party talking about. So I was like, fuck it. If he wanna come, he could drive. Like I'm not like not even on no like not even on no like crazy shit. I'm like, we up here, we ready to go and stuff. Like everybody knew the time, everybody knew where they need to be at and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? We all could drive. So I was like, he could if he wanna come, I could send him the location and he could pull up still. So we end up so my homeboy was like, oh, so do you want to just go ahead and go? I was like, yeah, bro, it's already 9 o'clock. Time we get there, it's gonna be 12. It's gonna be 10 something. Like it's gonna be just hitting 10, a little bit over 10. So we put the location in on the GPS. We slide, head out, and we driving. No cap, taking that drive now ain't that bad. But the first time taking that drive, man, I was like, what the fuck? And the reason why is because going down the road, going to that party, it was just dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say it was dark, but it was dark parts of the way. So it's like, but this shit ain't even worth it. Like halfway there, I'm like, bro, I should have just stayed the fuck home. I should just stayed the fuck home and played the game or something. But I was like, nah, we finished this drive on. Like, we almost there. We get mind you, where the party at? Like, it was so crazy on how to turn in that bitch. So when we finally did turn in that hole, where we parked at, we was like, nah, this a little too far of a like, it's a little too far of a walk from where the building at to where the car is at. So we parked a little closer. So now we on back of the car, rolling up. We already pulled up and shit. So we on the back of the car rolling up and shit. So mind you, everybody got their own shit. I got my own bottle. My homeboys, my other two homeboys, they got their own bottle. We got our own cups, and we passing them because we rode two. We passing them around. So as we going in, I got a bottle and cup in my hand. What's the name? And what's the name already like this? So I'm walking in that mug, holding that mug, and with the also like I'm walking in that bitch. Yeah, that nigga has shown up. You feel me? That nigga has walked in the building. You feel me? I'm looking good, smell good, all of that, like how it's supposed to be. You feel me? Make a couple heads turn, if you know what I mean. So we get in that mud, the music playing this shit. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, hold on, they know what they doing. They playing that motherfucker, no cap. So we in that bitch dancing on some shit. Like, I wouldn't say we dancing on some shit, but we getting that bitch just a table. So we standing by the table. We put our cups and our bottles like right beside each other, and we stood by our cups and stuff. Cause like I said, people crazy as fuck out here. They will do some shit to you if you don't pay attention. So we standing by our shit and we chilling. Like, we catching the vibe, You can't just walk, you can't just go in there and then just like on some. Nah, you gotta catch the vibe, get the vibe of how everybody moving in there. And mind you, like I said in the other videos, I observe everything. So I'm like, okay, walking here, it's a back door, it's a front door. So wherever we at, if something happen, we don't need to be in the middle of this motherfucker. We need to be by this front door or this back door. So my homeboy was like, all right, let's choose the back door, cause it's barely people back there, but it's people back there. So while we chilling, the girl that I had texted, I'm like, I don't even think she here for real. She was there with her cousin and her friend. So she ended up coming up to us. Like, I don't know how she knew that it was us that pulled up, but she walked up to us and she was like, "Which one of y'all T?" Basically. So then oh, that's me. So then what the fuck happened? Did we hug? Did we hug each other or some shit? I forgot how that part went, but I remember, we exchanged, we talked a little bit, and then her cousin went back to their little spot. So a song came on. Me and my homeboys in that bitch dancing and shit, singing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause they put that shit on. They put that damn music on. So then, so then, so then we go back to vibing. We go back to vibing on some shit. So now everybody feeling good. Everybody having a good time, a great time actually. Like ain't no drama going on, ain't no nothing going on. Everybody just having a great fucking time. So now the party is starting to go from inside to outside. Like it's people inside, it's people outside. Motherfuckers is outside playing music, same as the people inside playing music. So people inside, people outside, music everywhere. Motherfuckers just having a good time. So I hear music playing outside, so I'm like, hold on, they playing that shit outside too. I step outside for a little bit, mind you. It's the building ain't big as fuck, but it ain't little either. It's in between. It's hot as fuck in that building, so I walk out to get some. I'm like, man, it's hot as fuck. Like, when it's a group of people, a big ass group of people, it's gonna be hot as fuck. So we walk out the door. Now at this point in time, I'm starting to feel that. Wait, no, hold on. Let me backtrack. So the girl, she end up coming back up to me, and she danced on me. You feel me? She danced on me a little bit, and then went back with her cousin and shit. So now here come my homeboy. He like I could tell he on that fucking drink. He on that shit bad. I won't say he on that shit bad, but like I could tell that shit done affected him. Like he feeling that motherfucker. So that nigga come tell me, he talking about, hey bro. But he says, I forgot what the fuck he said, but he was like, you better get that, bro. Whatever the fuck he said. So I'm like, bro, yo ass tripping. Like you off on him. Like you need some water or something, nigga. You tripping. So then my other homeboy co-signed. He told me, nah, he ain't lying. All of that. Mind you, the other homeboy, he instigate everything, but the shit be funny as fuck. Like it's like he don't be trying to, but he do it, and the shit be funny each time. So now back to where we walked outside. So we walk outside. Dude had a big ass truck, speakers loud as fuck. So it's like the inside of the building could have played the music from outside for the inside of the building, and it would have been way more effective than the music that they was playing inside the building. So we get outside, me and my homeboy that be instigating, we walking, chilling and talking. So at this point, I ain't feeling shit yet, but like I could tell, like it's starting to kick in. So then we get to like almost where the truck at. It's a big ass group around the truck. Well, not a big ass group, but it's a group around the truck. Motherfuckers dancing on the truck, dancing on cars and shit. I'm like, oh, they know how to fucking party. They know how to fucking party. I ain't gonna lie. So next thing you know, me and my homeboy, we talking. So next thing you know, I'm like, oh, what's his name at? We looking around for this nigga. We don't see him. Turn around. No joke. I see him hugged up with a girl, sucking on her neck. I'm talking about he holding the bottle in his hand, and I'm talking about he ain't holding the bottle like you know how you can hold a bottle. No, he holding the bottle like this in his hand. So he's standing back holding the bottle like this in his hand, like this by his side in his hand, and he like just sucking on her. He's sucking on her down there. I'm like, bro, what the? I'm like, bro, we left this nigga alone for 3 minutes, 5 minutes at most. We left this nigga alone, and he done already flew off the handle. Nigga can't even contain himself. So, so then my homie, he was like, you gonna get it? I'm like, bro, I ain't finna interfere with nothing he doing right now. Hey, if that's what he wanna do, that's what he doing. At this point, I feel that drink, like that shit kicking in, like motherfucker. I'm looking around and shit. Everything's starting to move in slow motion. So I'm like, nah. I'm fucked up, bitch. I'm fucked up. So I'm like, nah. Let me go sit on the hood of the car. Like, let me go chill real quick. Let me recollect myself. Let me gather myself accordingly. So we get to the guy. I get to the goddamn car and I'm sitting on the hood and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get this shit together. I gotta get this shit together for real. So I'm chilling, like I'm just relaxing. So then I'm like, nah, sitting on this hood ain't gonna cut it. So I go sit down. I leave the car door open. I go just sit down in the car. Phone about to die too, so I put the phone on the charger and I'm sitting back and I'm like, the door open. I'm sitting in the car. I'm like, get this shit together. Like, hey, we gotta drive home too. Get this shit together immediately. So then, like, as I'm starting to like gather myself again, like I'm starting to, it's starting to come down to where like I can function properly. So then I'm texting the girl. She like, oh, where you at? Did you leave? I'm like, nah, I came and sat in the car. I had to shake back real quick. She was like, oh, what car you in? So I was like, oh, I'm in this car. She was like, well, I was like, it's where the entrance at. Walk over here. I was like, you supposed to be over here with me anyway. She was like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, so put some pep in your stuff and come on. So then she ended up coming over there. And by that time, matter of fact, before that even happened, my homeboy that I was talking to prior to me going to the car, he came over there. And so then I ended up telling her to come over. My homeboy who was selling on that girl net, he brought the girl to his car, and he leaning against the car because, like I said, he was fucked up. Nigga he couldn't contain himself. Like that drink took over, so his ass on one. So then me and the girl in the car talking, like we done shut the doors, we in the car talking and shit like that. So then her cousin came over and got in the car, or she wanted to get in the car, and she was like, "Oh, can she charge her phone?" So I was like, "All right, yeah, you can charge it." Boom, hand her the charger. So the girl get in the back seat, her cousin get in the passenger seat, and she was like, "Oh, what's her name?" So I was like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And so then like I don't know if it was because I was fucked up or not, but like her cousin looked familiar as fuck. But it's like I couldn't remember where. I was like, have I saw this person before? Have I not? So I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. Like maybe I'm too fucked up to even know what the fuck going on. So then I just let the thought leave my head. Cause I'm like, I'm gonna fuck around, get my ass jumped over here. Like I'm an hour away from the crib. I'm fucking around and get my ass jumped out here. So let me not even say shit. I'm gonna just keep that to myself. Cause if it's the wrong person, yeah, shit going left real quick. So let me not even let that come out my mouth. So then I'm talking to both of them, like we just having a conversation and shit. My homeboy that I was talking to, he's still standing outside the car. But hold on. Backtrack again. I forgot a part. So she ended up when she came to the car, she sat down in the driver's seat. I hadn't got up by then, and I was beside the driver's side, leaning on the back door. So then she was like, "Oh," she was like, she said something about her phone. So then I like, "You call my number." So she called it, and she was like, "Nah, it's working." So then, mind you, we're gonna say that part for later too. So, boom. Now, fast forward back to where we was. Now, we all in the car talking and shit, and I'm like, okay, if I'm talking to her, hopefully my homeboy can see like, her cousin here, talk to her cousin, so I could get the one-on-one time with her. You feel me? So then I end up seeing him walk to the to the other side of the car, and I'm like, okay, so he understand. He see the vision, like we all could be basically on something, we all could fall in love type of shit. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy talking to this girl, I'm talking to her. You could talk to her cousin, like on some cool shit, on some chill shit. You feel me? No cap. He came on the side of the car. I'm like, all right, he finna get in. But he did not get in the fucking car. He didn't get in the car. But one of their friends did get in the car. And then now they all in the car chatting about some shit going on. And I'm just quiet as fuck because I don't know none of these people to throw my 2 cents in. I don't know none of these people. So I just shut the fuck up. So I'm just sitting back looking on my phone and shit. I look at my phone, it's past 12. My mama called me. She was like, "Oh, Happy New Year, son. I love you." And she was like, I love you too, man. Happy New Year's. Like, she had texted me that. And then she texted me, she was like, "What time you coming home?" And at first I was like, I don't know. Because we still, you know what I'm saying? We still having fun and shit. She was like, "All right, let me know when you getting ready to leave." I was like, all right. I was like, it shouldn't be too long. It shouldn't be too long, but if it is, I'll let you know when I leave. She was like, okay. Boom. So time is going by because now I'm talking to her one-on-one type shit. Like her cousin, I got her car. Her friend, I got her car. Not me and her in the car chatting and shit like that. Time done flew by. It done went from 12 something to 2 something quick. You feel me? So then that's when they noticed like, okay, the party time over. Like let's do something else. So then it was like, oh, we finna go to this spot, cause get something to eat or whatever. So then I'm like, nigga, I'm fucked up and I gotta drive back home. So she did ask me. She was like, "Oh, did you want me to drive you home?" And I had told her, I was like, "I think I got it." I was like, you know, I think I can handle it. When I got in the seat and cut the car on, I was like, and I was pulling out. So then like I get down the road, I'm like, bro, I should have just told her to drive me home. Cause I'm like, nah, I feel the shit. Like I'm sobered up enough to drive, but I'm like, I feel this shit for real. So my homeboy that stayed home, he was on the game. So I called him and I'm like, hey bro, I'm like an hour away from the crib. I like, dog, I need you to. I was like, dog, I need you. The music ain't finna help me right now. So I was like, I need you to stay on the phone with me till I get home, like, so I can stay up and shit. He was like, all right, bet I got you. So he playing the game, me and him chatting and shit until I got home. The reason why I said keep in mind that him staying home is cause he showed up in a time of my homeboy need, like he showed up in a real critical time because I could have just listened to music, but that music could have put me to sleep, could have done something. You know what I'm saying? And I know that as long as I'm talking, I can stay up because my mind is going. You feel me? But if I'm listening to music, I start getting comfortable, mellow, nigga, I'll be done fell asleep. So he stayed on the phone with me while he played the game and shit. On some real nigga shit though. Like, man, he talking about how was the party. Man, this shit. I'm telling him like that shit was gal. Like they know how to party for real, and it was no drama. You feel me? So, and then I told him I like, oh, I met this girl, like the girl that the girl that I told about the party. Like I met her and shit. She cool, all of that. He was like, he said some ignorant shit. I'm not gonna say it on camera. As in, no. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The nigga said, you gonna have me and niece or a nephew not? I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like, wrong timing right now. You ask me this tomorrow when I'm sobered up. You feel me? Like, so I end up getting home. Not to mention, by the time when I got home, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. So when I pull in the driveway, my mama come out the door. She was finna start hollering. I handed her the keys, grabbed my book bag, and as I'm walking in the house, I was like, you ain't even gotta worry about me going out no more. This was my last time. I walked in the house, laid down in my clothes, and went the fuck to sleep. I was like, bro, you ain't even gotta worry about it no more. This was my last one. Like I'm done. I'm done after this shit. Cause the way I'm feeling right now, no. I feel like I gotta throw up. I got motion sickness and all of the above. I'm not partying no more. Just for me to go back and party to some other places after that. But still though, that's how it was every time I got home from going out. Like I tell mama, you ain't gotta worry about it, bro. Like I'm done. I'm done for sure. And she'll be like she got used to it. But one thing about it, I never hear nothing from my mama. Like if I got drunk, if I got high, you know what I'm saying? I never hear that from her. Like I'd rather her know it than she get a call from somebody else about it. So I'll be upfront with her and stuff like that. And people be asking her like, why is he so upfront? And she be telling them like, when he got older, I made it even more comfortable for him to just, tell me what he doing. And then she even said it too, like she rather me tell her than she get a phone call from anybody about her son and anything like that. So if y'all, for the youngest that do watch this, if y'all do watch it, make sure y'all tell y'all parents, tell your mama, tell your daddy, you know, tell your grandma, whomever that's in custody of you, cause it's better to tell them than they get a call from somebody else saying that their child has passed away from drinking and driving or anything like that. You don't want that at all. But yeah, so then boom, mind you, like I said, keep the part where she called my phone. So like by the time I got home, they hadn't left from the little store or whatever, and people was going home. So then she texted me. She was like, "Oh, where did?" She was like, "Where did you go?" I was like, "I came home." She was like, "Wow." I was like, I was too fucked up." She was like, "I told you I would have drove you home." I was like, "Yeah." I thought about it after I had got down the road, and I was like, "Damn, I should have just had her do it." And then I texted. I remember I texted her, and I was like, "Oh," I was like, "LOL. If you wanted my number, you could have just asked me." And then she was like, I forgot what she said, but yeah, we ended up getting on FaceTime and shit, talking and shit. Um, as for that story and history, honestly, I don't know, cause now and then we keep in contact, and I don't got a problem with it. Like, you feel me? Ain't no problem with it. But Yeah, that's the story of the New Year's party. The next story, I don't know what the next story gonna be. I got a lot of them, so I'm gonna I'm gonna let y'all. I might let y'all decide. Like I might make a poll. I might do it on Twitch, but I'm gonna do a poll on what story. And who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. I might do it on here, on YouTube. But yeah, that was the story time. It was a little longer because the build up and all the characters that had to be introduced. But not. Hold on. Matter of fact, to keep moving on, me and her did keep talking after that party though, and yeah, we ain't gonna go too much more into detail. But yeah, so yeah, that's just that. I see y'all in the next video. To the members, Grandview members, shout out to y'all. Um, we on the road to 100 subs. Like we got 28 more left to go. Like if y'all see when y'all see these videos, share them, send them to your people, send them to your turtle, send them to your dog, your little cousin, your friend, your best friend, all that. You feel me? Shoot, if you go to work, get on tell your coworker to let you hold their phone. Subscribe to that motherfucker. You hear me? Straight like that. Don't do it on no disrespectful shit though. Like I said, people crazy these days. But yeah, um, oh y'all go follow the Twitch. We on the road to 100 followers on Twitch as well. We've been gradually moving on Twitch. Like at the start of May before I started being being more consistent with streaming, we was at 9 followers. By the end of May, we hit 59, and we're about to hit 60 with one more follower. So we real close. Um, Follow the Discord. The link is in the description. Follow me on Instagram. Link in the description as well. And yeah, that's it for this video. I know it was kind of longer, but you know, it is what it is. I'll probably try to cut them down or tell them a little faster. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Keep stepping, Grandview members, and like I said, oh, it'll be a stream. Well, since this go up on Wednesday, there is a stream today, and there will be a stream tomorrow on Thursday. Same as with a video. So I'll see y'all later today, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Keep stepping to the members. If you ain't a member, join, and then you could become a member and keep stepping with us. So see y'all later.